Knowledge Whales back! Here are 50 amazing facts to blow your mind. The world's saltiest body of water is the Don Juan Pond, located in the McMurdo Dry Valleys of Antarctica. It's an ankle-deep pond in the lowest part of Upper Right Valley. It's so salty that its waters rarely freeze. It has a salinity level of over 40%. Microwave ovens were originally called Raider ranges. American engineer Percy Spencer is generally credited with inventing the modern microwave oven after World War II from radar technology developed during the war. It was first sold in 1946. The day Saturday was named after Saturn, as was Sunday for the sun and Monday for the moon. A man named Barry Chappell from Los Angeles holds the world record for the largest ball of chewing gum. He chewed 95,200 pieces of Nicorette gum over a 6-year period and formed it into a giant gumball. The giant ball of gum weighs over 79 kilograms and measures over 1.5 meters in circumference. The Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences makes Oscar winners sign a waiver promising to give the Academy first right of refusal of buying back the trophies for $1. Baby oysters are called oyster spat. There's an artist from Pennsylvania named Heidi Hooper who makes award-winning art out of dryer lint. The liver of a basking shark is so big that it accounts for 1/3 of their total body weight. In 2011, DKNY unveiled a $1 million bottle for its Golden Delicious perfume line. It's covered in 2,909 precious stones from all over the world, and each of them are hand-placed to look like the New York City skyline. Chinese scientists genetically engineered 300 dairy cows to produce milk that contains nutrients found in human breast milk. This means that human-like milk from cows could be a viable alternative to regular infant formula in the not-too-distant future. Minister Horace Burgess built the world's largest treehouse just outside of Crossville, Tennessee. The almost 30-meter-tall treehouse and church is supported by a still-living 24.4-meter-tall white oak tree with a 3.7-meter diameter base and relies on 6 other oak trees for support. Researchers monitor cheetah populations in the wild by using a footprint identification technique called FIT. The technique assumes that every paw print is unique to a particular cheetah and can be identified similarly to a human fingerprint. Gagan is a restaurant that's been crowned Asia's best for the 3rd year in a row. The restaurant's menu is only 1 page, consisting of 22 emojis, each representing a different dish. I really hope the poop emoji is not on there. The Air Mule is a drone ambulance built by Israeli company Tactical Robots that can take off and land vertically. It's designed for conditions where landing a helicopter is unfeasible, such as on a battlefield, and can carry up to 450 kilograms for up to 50 kilometers. The car in which rapper Tupac Shakur was fatally shot went up for sale in February of 2017 with an asking price of $1.5 million. The car was previously owned by rapper Suge Knight. The company SpaceX plans to launch 2 private citizens on a flight around the moon in 2018. It will be the first mission since the Apollo moon program to carry humans beyond low Earth orbit. An adult muskox can shed up to 3.6 kilograms of underfur when the weather warms up in the spring. Masked birch caterpillars use anal drumming to call other young caterpillars to help spin silk for their cocoons and maintain them. They do this by rubbing hairs on their rear ends against a leaf to cause vibrations. Yeah, wanna come help me out? Okay. In 1999, Ole Torenius of the Swedish University of Agricultural Sciences discovered that mute swans windsurf across water. When these birds want to go fast, fast, they put up their wings and tails to catch a breeze. There is a huge drain hole in Napa, California in the Monticello Dam known as the Glory Hole. It's 22 meters in diameter and is basically a big drain like the one you'd have in your bathtub. Although I think they could have named it better. Victoria Falls, which cascade into a deep gorge on the border between Zambia and Zimbabwe, is considered to be the largest waterfall in the world. It's not the widest waterfall or the highest waterfall, but with all dimensions taken into account, including almost the largest flow rate, it's considered to be the biggest curtain of falling water in the world. During the rainy season, up to 568 million liters of water per minute falls over the falls. A street beggar named Nemanja Petrovic from Serbia found that he made more money begging if he was actually not around while he did it. He got so fed up with people ignoring him that he made a sign that said "Invisible Beggar" and tossed it on the ground with his hat and shoes and left. He came back later to find his hat full of money. Mountain Dew built the first pinball-inspired skate park in June of 2011 in Henderson, New Zealand. The Mountain Dew Skate Pinball Park was an interactive skate park with sensors triggering lights, sounds, and scoring your skill level on the top board. There's an app called Pick-a-Melon that helps you pick a ripe watermelon. All you need to do is place the microphone of your smartphone on the watermelon, knock on the melon until all 3 test lights are glowing, and wait for the result. The Beatles song Yesterday, written by Paul McCartney, is the most recorded song in history. At least 4,000 versions of the song have been recorded. The world's largest Elvis festival is held in Collingwood, Ontario, Canada. There's an Elvis impersonator competition and vendors sell Elvis memorabilia. The festival gets almost 30,000 visitors every year. Northlands is the world's largest model railroad. It has more than 13 kilometers of track and lifelike scenery, with 3,000 tiny buildings and over 12-meter bridges. It has 100 trains, 400 bridges, and over 500,000 tiny trees. It's located in Flemington, New Jersey. 27-year-old London artist Millie Brown creates art by swallowing dyed soy milk in a mixture of colors and then vomiting onto a white canvas. But don't worry, she doesn't eat for 2 days prior to performing so that her stomach is empty of food. There are 40,000 different types of rice in the world. There's an authentic replica of Carl Fredrickssen's flying house from the Disney Pixar movie Up in Harriman, Utah. The Gombe Chimpanzee War was a 4-year violent conflict between 2 communities of chimpanzees in Gombe Stream National Park in Tanzania. It lasted from 1974 to 1978. Villagers in Meghalaya, India grow their own living bridges. Using the roots of the Fiscus elastica or rubber fig tree, they weave an elaborate system of living bridges. Some of them are over 500 years old. To celebrate the feast of St. John the Baptist on June 24th every year, people in the Philippines hold the Roasted Pig Parade. They roast pigs and then dress them up with sunglasses, bridal attire, or even wigs. There is a giant sculpture of an atom called the Atomium located in Brussels, Belgium. It was built in 1958 for the World's Fair to symbolize the atomic age. It's 102 meters tall and has 9 spheres that are almost 18 meters in diameter each, attached by tubes with escalators and walkways for visitors. Mount Kilimanjaro is the tallest mountain on the African continent and the highest freestanding mountain in the world. The Akash Kaikyo Bridge, also known as the Pearl Bridge, is the longest suspension bridge in the world, with a total length of 3.9 kilometers. It spans the Akash Straits between the main island of Honshu and Shikoku. The suspension cables are nearly 4 kilometers long, with a diameter of over 91 centimeters. Death Valley National Park in California has the lowest point in North America, the Badwater Basin, at 86 meters below sea level. In southern Peru, there are ancient geoglyphs, also known as the Nazca lines that span over 518 square kilometers. They were first discovered in the 1920s and have over 800 straight lines, 300 geometric figures, and 70 animal and plant designs. According to the Guinness World Records, 95-year-old actress Betty White holds the record for the longest TV career for a female entertainer. She's been in show business since the 1950s. She's a national treasure. Taiwanese student Guan Haopan has come up with the Love Guide packaging system for condoms for people who always buy the wrong size. The packaging comes in 5 different shapes and sizes, including zucchini, carrot, banana, turnip, and cucumber. Wait, turnip? If your jiggly bits are shaped like a turnip, you got other issues. Country singer LeAnn Rimes is the youngest individual winner of a Grammy. She was just 14 years old when she won her first 2 awards, Best New Artist and Best Female Country Vocal Performance, both in 1997. German chocolate cake is actually an American creation that contains the key ingredients of sweet baking chocolate, coconut, and pecans. The cake never originated in Germany as the name suggests. The cake is actually named after Sam German, who created the mild dark baking chocolate bar for Baker's Chocolate Company in 1852. The Hen Na Hotel, meaning strange hotel in Japanese, is the first robot-run hotel. At the front desk, you are greeted by multilingual robots that help you check in or check out. At the coat room, a robotic arm stores your luggage for you, and the porter robots carry them to your room. Placing a ripe banana or apple in with some green tomatoes in an enclosed space helps speed up the ripening process. A factor that speeds up ripening is a gas called ethylene, which is used commercially with tomatoes and other fruits that are picked green before shipping and then ripened for sale. The early Roman calendar designated March 1st as the new year. The calendar had 10 months, which is still reflected in some of the names of the months. For example, September through December, our 9th through 12th months, were originally positioned as the 7th through 10th months. Septem is Latin for 7, Octo is 8, Novem is 9, and Decem is 10. When Bill Gates got married on the Hawaiian island of Lanai, he rented every hotel room at the hotel, up to 250 rooms, and chartered every helicopter close by to ensure his privacy. In Beijing, 1 million people live in nuclear underground bunkers. Now converted into housing units, they were built in the late 60s and 70s in anticipation of the devastation of a Cold War nuclear fallout. At the 2017 Oscars, Mahershala Ali became the first Muslim actor to win an Academy Award for his portrayal of a drug dealer in the drama Moonlight. Physicist Stephen Hawking, Apple co-founder Steve Wozniak, and Tesla Motors CEO Elon Musk joined others calling for a ban on offensive autonomous weapons in an open letter that was presented at the International Joint Conference on Artificial Intelligence in Buenos Aires in 2015. According to a study done in 2016 by the laundry detergent brand Persil in the UK, kids in the United Kingdom spend less time outside than prisoners. A survey of 2,000 parents in the United Kingdom found that nearly 3/4 of children are spending less than 1 hour outside every day. That includes 20% of them not going outside on a regular basis at all. However, prisoners receive at least 1 hour of suitable exercise in the open air every day. So send your kids to prison, they'll be healthier. So that's all this time from the Knowledge Whale. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you did, give it a big like. Also, be sure to subscribe to my channel and click the little bell beside the subscribe button so that you can enable notifications so that you never miss a video, because I upload new ones all the time. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye.